everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pixie again. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Pixie. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever happy you're doing when you're watching this, hope you're fabulously and safely and taking care of yourself and your loved ones. And tonight, well, technically yesterday, because I forgot to do an intro, because we're just going to dive right into it apparently. We're going to start tackling the closet. It's pretty much my semi-annual closet clean out, and tonight we're going to start with skirts because I have a skirt problem, and I'm sure I'll say this later and I'll just edit it down because I spent a lot of time doing this yesterday, and then I was like, did I do an intro? I don't think I did. But if I can't move hangers, I'll address it as a problem because, you know, if you're not new here, these are all just racks that wrap around the room for the most part, except for this desk that you see me facing. So I do admit, like, I will get so much stuff from the thrift store or gifted to me that I have to downsize, because if I can't even like move a hanger an inch and see where my skirts and stuff are, or tank tops or blouses, then I will actually address it. So I'm sure the skirts are not the only problem, but anyways, we will get right into it. This is future me. The clips you're about to see is past me, and then I'll see you at the end. If you like closet cleanouts or thrifting, please feel free to subscribe. I do a lot of fashion stuff here, so, and I have cats, and I like vlogging. So if you like that kind of content, feel free to subscribe and do all the things you're supposed to do when you like somebody on YouTube, and we'll get right into it. I hope you enjoy. Probably going to be part of a series because I do this a couple times a year, or at least I try to remember if I have the motivation to do so. If I can't move my hangers, to me it's a problem because I will just get more stuff and then I will just shove it in the closet. So I'm going to start with skirts because that's where I first started getting frustrated. So this is video one, part of a series. And yeah, these two racks are going to be most of my skirts. There's some skirts up here behind where the tripod is, and there's more skirts down here, but tonight we're just going to focus on these. These are short skirts, and then the bottom has a lot of maxis and other like floofy skirts that take up a lot of space and volume. But I'm going to take them off the hangers and fold them on my chair, which you'll see me do. That way I'm not overwhelmed with hangers, and that way if I hang it back up, I know I'm addressing that I'm actually going to wear it, or it goes in the pile to purge, sell, give away, whatever, mend if something's damaged. I will just get so much stuff from thrifting or gifted from people that I will just eventually hang it in my closet. But if I can't move the hangers, that's where I draw the line, where I can't even like part the seas of clothing. That's when I know like something needs to be addressed, and we're in February, so what better time to start purging as it gets warmer in Florida and addressing the short skirts instead of like trying to go through my sweaters in August or something. So tonight is about this side, and hopefully the shoes up above don't cause the thing to collapse with the lack of weight in the middle. But let's get started and we'll see like where we're at, because the skirts need to be addressed. This entire room does, but we're just going to focus on the skirts tonight, at least this side of the skirts, and then maybe I'll even address those depending on how I feel, because those are a bunch of petticoats and layering skirts and like my Renaissance stuff, but still a lot of skirts to go through. I have a skirt problem. So let's get started. We're going to pull all this stuff off these racks. These I can never get rid of because I made 2 of them, but this is my little St. Patrick's Day skirt that I made, and I don't know, making these skirts brought me so much joy, so I really want to get into it. Again, I've just been slacking on the sewing thing because of life. And the other one I made, well, I made a bunch of these that I didn't really point out, but some were in this pile. Like I'm sure you saw the frozen one and the patchwork one. But this one was a really cool fabric. It's actually Christmas, but it's purple and green. My friend Sarah sent me this fabric forever ago. And then I thrifted this one, and somebody clearly made it. So these are like my little holiday skirts. So those will always be kept forever, even if I don't fit into them, which I'm sure I do, because I made them to fit me, except for the last one that I thrifted. But look! So you can now see, like, there's a wall back here, and the ones I pushed to the side are matching sets that I'll never get rid of. These are vintage pieces. If you remember American Girl, as in the doll, they had like a catalog, and this was one of my favorite outfits from like middle school. It is vinyl. I cut off the tag, but it's just a yellow vinyl vest and skirt set. I will never part with this just because it has so many memories. And yeah, it does look like a rain jacket, but I loved wearing it. It came with a long sleeve top that was black and yellow stripes, so I got the nickname Bumblebee every time I wore it in middle school. Thanks, guys. But the other one is this vintage set. It's more of a dress, but it has this little like coordinating belt and the orange skirt, or is it shorts? It has matching solid shorts, and here's the tag. CM Coventry. But it also has these matching shorts. So these are true vintage pieces that I will never part with. I think this had a sailor top, but since that's long gone, no, I can actually see it right there. So these shorts go to something else. But yeah, super old school. Gonna keep that forever. And this one reminds me of something that like they'd wear in Casablanca. It is a matching vintage set with this cute little pencil skirt. Very like Humphrey Bogart, you know, that era. Old Hollywood, and the tag is Margaret M. So this is one of my favorite pieces in my collection, is this like matching khaki type material. What is the material? Oh my good lord, it is hot in here. It's polyester, viscose, and elastane, but I think it's so pretty and so classy. But even if it's not from the 40s, it's definitely clearly like inspired by that, because it has like, it's not boned, but it definitely has that princess cut and these cute little like hook and eyes. Anyway, I love those pieces so much. But I'm going to take a really quick break because we have this bottom rack to do, and I'll just show you the pile of skirts I have to go through now. Like, yeah, I decided this was a good idea at 1 in the morning, but that's what we're here for. That's what we do on this channel, right? If you feel the need to clean out your closet, you do it at 1 in the morning, apparently. So let me just show you where we're at right now. Here are the skirts. Somewhere underneath there is my computer chair and my stool. So we'll be going through those probably tomorrow, and I'll decide what to try on and what I think needs to go back without me trying it on, because I already have an idea of what skirts, like as we were doing this, of which pieces are going to stay forever until next year, apparently, or my semi-annual purge, sell, etc. So this is where we're at right now with these skirts. It is pretty bad because look at the amount of hangers. Yeah, I may have to go to the dollar store and get some more skirt hangers because I don't have a lot of those clip things, like the ones with these on them. I don't have a lot of those, and if I'm using regular hangers, it can like mess up some of the material and the shape of the skirt, so I do need to figure something out to get more skirt clips like these. I need more of these. You know what I'm talking about, because if you put a skirt on these corners are going to stretch out the fabric, if you didn't know that, and it puts a lot of strain on like any of the elastic or the way the skirt hangs, and some of these can't be folded. So yeah, I need to get some more of these bad boys, but we may have to go to the dollar store tomorrow and do that. But yay, step one kind of complete. We have these on the bottom, so all skirts, all skirts. These are a lot of maxis and midi skirts, and like I said, there are some that are poofy with like some more volume, so we'll get to that in a minute. I'm gonna take a quick break because it's very hot in this room. I'm always complaining about being cold, and now I'm hot, so whatever. Right. I also forgot about this one. It's like this little candy striper moment. Another vintage matching set that I'm going to keep forever. I just don't know how to wear this one without a top. Like, do I just wear like a red crop top underneath? I don't know. But I've had this one forever, and I'm trying to get it back on the hanger. But it's by Goody. And it's got like this mid-length like pencil skirt. I think it's super cute. And I need to reach for these vintage pieces more often, and that's why we're going through these skirts. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. You saw this in one of my last vlogs. I think it was my latest vlog, actually, the one before last. I tried this on. It even has like the dry cleaning tag because I wanted to keep it, and it took me a while to fit back into it. But it's super pretty. So this one, there's a reason this one did not get removed from the hanger. And I made this one out of a skirt. I do have to take it in. I made it out of a dress, I'm sorry, because the top didn't fit me, but I liked the fabric enough. I do believe Brandy sent me this. I'll link her YouTube down below. She sent it to me as a dress. I keep wanting to say skirt. I made it into a skirt, Pixi. Made it into a skirt. But I can already tell that it's really not gonna work as is, so I think I'm gonna have to fold it in and put some elastic casing in it. But it's so adorable. It's got all these little bunnies, and I've really been on a strawberry kick, so I'm glad I'm doing this. I've been looking at like strawberry shortcake stuff on Depop and going crazy like late at night. I need to think about this one and try it on because I can already see like I have a mid-length lavender like tutu type skirt. It has this beautiful silver waistband and it's all glittery, but I just don't know if it'll fit, and if it does, it's super short, so that'll go in the try on pile. Behind me, the official designated spot behind me. I love this skirt, but it's going to be a little big on me, so I may have to try that on and see if I want to take it in or sell it, because I love me a good crochet moment, and it had so many Little Mermaid vibes, like for a Disney bound, if you wear this with a purple top and my Little Mermaid ears to the parks. I think it's super cute, but I just feel like the waistband will be too big and it's a little stretched out. It is a medium, and I'm clearly a small, which is not a weird flex at all. I lost a lot of weight last year by this brand, Delusive, but yes, it was a good mermaid moment, and I'm tired of actually like using safety pins to put my skirts on. Like, I need to actually sit down and sew again, so this will be motivation to do so. I'm going to speed through a bunch of these, but I already know like I want to try this one on. This is a LAHther skirt, and I never reached for it because I think in the thrift store I thought it was black, and it's actually navy blue, but it's got this cute lace going on with like this underlayer, and it's super cute, but I never reached for it, and I don't know. I do need to downsize. So yeah, let's do a speed run. It's gonna be awesome. And I feel like I need to adjust my camera a little bit lower so you can actually see the skirts, and I'll just do keep, whatever, repair, sell. I know, it looks like a lot, but yeah, keep and try on. I'm going to hang what I'm definitely keeping, and then when I run out of those skirt hangers, I'll just fold them nicely, like on the stool, and then I'll run to the dollar store or Walmart tomorrow and buy more skirt hanger clips. I'll figure out some system, and then after that, tomorrow I'll go through the try-on pile, and then we'll do the maxi skirts down below. So I do kind of want to like end it here after I start hanging the skirts that I know for a fact I want to keep, and hopefully I can pull enough of these hangers that will not stretch or damage the fabric and like the integrity of the shape of the skirt, and get enough of them off my floor, because otherwise I'm going to have a lot of leftover hangers and no skirts hung. Because I've also bought these before that are detachable. I think I got these at Walmart, so you can pull them off the hanger and use them for something else. So I may have to buy more of those. See if I can find them in bulk on Amazon if like Walmart doesn't have them. I'm not one of those people that cares about the hangers matching. I just like everything being hung where I can see it. I also wanted to talk about this really quick. A quick fix until I can get the, skirt hangers or clips I talked about earlier. I'm just going to safety pin the skirts at the top of the waistline and then hang them, so that way they're not just folded on my floor. And who knows, it might actually work out, even though they're going to slide around a little bit on the hanger. At least they won't get creased or stretched out by the hangers. So that's like an old dry cleaning trick right there, I think. But yeah, this will at least be a temporary fix if I really want to spend the money on the actual clip hangers. But it could work, like it's not going to be hung perfectly, but innovation. Maybe you guys can use this tip if you're having problems with your own closet like I do. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay, so this is what we have so far. These are all the skirts I'm keeping, and you can actually see gaps in between the hangers, and we'll go through these tomorrow. I'll do a little try-on portion, decide if I want to keep them. I have a lot of repeats, like black lace or mesh skirts, so watch me not part with any of them. This is the rest of the keep pile. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 6 here that need those hangers. And then the hangers I can't use are up under here. So I've got hangers for a while. Alright, so this is the bottom part of the rack, and this is more skirts, as I showed you before. And I'm just going to start pulling them and then rehanging them just like I did with the top skirts. These are mostly maxi skirts, and I don't know how many I'm actually going to get rid of, but there might be a big try-on portion of these because I only reached for a handful of them. But it's my excuse, and I'll die on this hill, is because there's so much, it's hard for me to actually like access them. I even started pulling them out. Like, again, my problem is every little mini black skirt ever. They're all different. Like, why can't I just keep them all? But if I'm not going to reach for them, like this one is more about like crochet. I think it's like a chevron pattern, like glitter flecks in it. So, like I said, it's different than every other mini black skirt I have. This one I'm definitely just going to keep because it has like the fringe. It reminds me of the 20s. So I'm going to just leave it on the hanger because I know like I'll never part with that. These are very, trying to get that curated part of my wardrobe down, even though like there's still a lot in the wardrobe. I want them to be pieces I know I'm going to reach for. So if they're very unique, or if they have like a lot of meaning behind them, then I'll keep them. And if I know I'm going to make an outfit with them, like that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I don't have another short skirt like this. It has the layers, and yes, of course, I have a black version of it. But we're going to get rid of that hanger, so this will go in the pile where I need the special clippy hangers. My tripod just keeps getting lower and lower. I keep adjusting it, but here's the pile of all the long skirts. Well, mostly long skirts. Please don't fall, tripod. Okay. It's like tilted forwards, so it's more like to the ground. These are pants, and they're so freaking cool. I got these in Europe, and I've never worn them because, okay, first of all, they're crochet, and, okay, when I went to Europe, I was 14, and these have come back. Well, the style has come back so often, and right now it's hot for, like, festivals. Made by Impulse. I believe they were H&M in Holland, and, oh my god, shopping in Europe was such a dream when I was 14. But the reason I've never got rid of these is because, like, I only wear jeans, and that's when, very rarely when it's cold, I'm more of, like, shorts, tank top, skirt, dress person. I really don't have, like, even dress pants for an interview. I always wear skirts. But they are crochet. And the reason I've never worn them is because, like, I'm afraid to cut them. There's no true hem to them. They just kind of pull. And I would be so afraid to cut these. But I've never been able to part with them, obviously, and they're just so cute. They have like built-in biker shorts and they're adorable, but I don't really do festivals, so I'm going to set these aside and I'm going to put them in a place like maybe up in the closet where some more skirts are, the other ones, and like really think about them because, like I said, I've seen them on like the festival groups on Facebook and social media and like Instagram, and I'm like, wow, I have a pair of those that I never reached for. Because I've seen the crochet thing like majorly come back. A little anecdote, like I can never part with these because I fell in love with them in Europe. It was either H&M or some boutique because we still didn't have an H&M in Florida until I was way older. If I ever go to a festival, I think that would look super cute with like a crop top and like one of my Ida bags and some kind of flower crown and some craziness. And yes, I could wear platforms with them, but like, I don't know. I'm afraid of ruining the bottoms. Maybe I should just get over it. Because I've had them for 24 years. I do have issues, but I don't find it's an issue because fashion is my life. So let's continue. We have 5 million more skirts to go through to take off the hangers and put in try on or get rid of. The one right here in front of me is keep. The one behind me with the other skirts is try on. And then, as you know before, the sewing pile is over there. And then I noticed like I have a midi black and white skirt. So like knee length, and I just pulled 2 maxi black and white polka dot skirts. So I feel like I could part with one, but they're different, you know, this problem I have. Like, how do you choose? This one's more spandexy and modern, and then this one has that like fit and flare 70s or 80s businesswoman, which is more like silk, and it has these beautiful buttons to fasten. And I'm like, do I need all three? In my mind, yes, because I'm pretty sure there's a short mini polka dot skirt up there too. But apparently I just have a thing for black and white polka dots, because I know I have like 3 black and white polka dot dresses, but we're going to address those dresses, which are over here, on a different date. I love this skirt so much, and it's a vintage piece, like it's true vintage, but the velvet is damaged. It makes me so sad, and I don't know if it would fit, and I don't know how to rescue like true velvet. I'll show you the 2 places, because I remember wearing it in middle school, because that's when I first got into vintage clothing, and I abused the crap out of my fucking collection. I'm so bad. Well, I didn't know any better. I was like 12 or 13, you know. But I remember sitting on it weirdly in class, so the back slit started unraveling, like I could hear it rip, and I guess I was like lucky that I didn't embarrass myself in the middle of class. But then, I don't know if this is just from being stored or being on a hanger improperly, but can you see those ripples like right here? Like, it's messed with the integrity of the velvet. It makes me so sad. If anybody's watching this far, oh, and it's really dusty, I don't know if you can even get that cleaned. Look at that, like it's just clinging to it. I'm kicking 13-year-old me right now because this was one of the first pieces I bought, but it's like that all the way down. Like, should I cut it where it's damaged? I don't know. We're gonna have to turn this into something maybe, because the rest of the velvet's fine. But if anybody has reversed damage on like true velvet pieces, because the lining is beautiful too, like it's so pretty. They don't make clothes like this anymore. I'm so sad. This is me neglecting my whole wardrobe. They don't do zippers like this anymore either, with like the true metal teeth. Oh, it's so pretty. Does anybody have any advice for this? Even if I can't wear it, is there any way to salvage this? Into the sewing pile it goes. I'm so mad at myself. But 13-year-old me, don't come at me. Didn't know any better on how to treat like vintage pieces like that. I don't feel like I'm doing too well. Like, this pile looks big, but the more stuff I put in the keep pile, I feel like I'm kind of failing, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We're fine. I can justify this, right? It's my wardrobe. I'll have to deal with the consequences of having this many clothes, and anyways, let's continue again. My mom made this skirt. So no matter what, I can never get rid of it. Period. End of story. She was a super talented seamstress. So it's got this cute little blue and white calico, like a china piece. Yeah. I don't think it's going to fit, but we're going to put it in the same pile as the pants because it's special. It might just have to be one of my display pieces. I just had to stop and, yeah. I'm glad I was able to save it. Here are the skirts so far. I can move the hangers, so we're off to a great start for day one. And I did count so far. I have 14 full-length black skirts. Well, like, this one's mostly black. It's got patchwork, but you know, like, these are all black skirts. But they're all different. I'm going to say that how many times in this video, but this is my stopping point for the night, because you can even see the back of the closet. So I feel accomplished. There is the try-on pile. We will do that tomorrow. And then this is the special, like the pants and the skirt that Mom made. And then these skirts need the special hangers. And then this is what we're left with. Look at this chaos. This is a perfect stopping point actually, because I need to charge my camera. But I feel like we made some great progress. I know this video is going to be so long, I'm going to have to cut it down as much as I can. But yeah, I feel like I made good progress. Now I can actually see my skirts. We can move the hangers. That was the main goal because everything's just shoved in there. And I feel like when I'm refreshed tomorrow, I will be able to make good decisions on what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to sell, what have you. And yeah, I'm feeling super motivated, so I hope it lasts. That's our progress so far, and I'm pretty happy with it, even though there's just an abundance of hangers behind me and I don't want to deal with it, and plus it's really hot in this room. So I will see you tomorrow, and we're gonna finish it. Like, do not let me quit. We got this. We've got this, right? Because that's just one tiny dent in my closet. I still have this whole room to go through, and I want to, and over the course of the next couple months, feel like this was a big improvement tonight, and it makes me feel like less crowded already. So I'm feeling really good about it. We're gonna do our due diligence and we're gonna keep going. But yeah, tonight we are done. It is 3 in the morning. I'm gonna take a break and chill out with Panda for a minute. And yeah, I already showered today and I feel like I need to shower. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. I love this skirt so much, but it has these suspender things that are way too short for me. So I'm going to cut them off because it's this cute plaid pleated number, and it has this underskirt in like maroon cranberry with glitter. I think it's so unique, but it makes me very sad that these little straps won't come over like my shoulders. But we can make it into a regular skirt, and maybe I'll actually reach for it, because even just hanging, it doesn't really give off that like punk vibe, you know, the way trip pants do. Does that make sense? But it's so cute and fluffy. I'm wearing shorts still, so don't mind me. I just wanted to show you the cute little glittery underlayer. It's so unique. I do wish those straps were long enough to actually be worn as like a jumper. To the sewing pile it goes. And it has cute little buttons. I got rid of, still pains me to get rid of these pieces, but you saw that some didn't fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got rid of 8 skirts, which is not looking too good, but you saw like how big the sewing pile is. I mean, it's still progress. That's only one section of my closet, and that's how I'm justifying it, because day 2 was tiring. I don't like trying on clothes. It just wears me down sometimes. Plus it's been like really hot in the house. But so that's like the first part of the series of fixing my closet, I guess. Super happy with what I have kept. I feel like there's still room so I can actually move the hangers across on both tiers. So that was the goal. I will continue curating my closet. I'll remind myself if I don't wear something in 6 months, maybe we'll revisit it. We'll see. I hope you made it this far, because I'm sure this is going to end up being a very long video. I hope you're wearing what makes you happy. That's the whole point of this channel. If you look in the mirror and you smile every day, you're on the right track. If it makes you feel good, wear it. It's not hurting anybody else. And me and Panda will talk to you in the next one, because this 2-day process has worn me out, and I'm going to go eat those beautiful tacos he made for me. Bye. Awkward Pixie out. Love you so much. Bye. Bye. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye.